Hey, I'm Dabu. Today we'll be taking another look at this Squier Cabronita Baritone Telecaster, but this time we're going to compare the stock pickups that it comes with these black bare knuckle brute force pickups. We'll go through three different types of tracks. First one will be a prog heavy track. Second one will be sort of like 80s goth pop inspired track. And the third one will be a little doomy. After that, we'll go through Dabu's 100-point scale and see if we can answer the question, does it really make sense to upgrade stock pickups on this Baritone Cabronita Telecaster? Let's check it out. So here's the rundown, starting with the stock pickups on the Cabronita. On sound, I give them a 6. It does pretty well for most things, but it seems like it truly excels with traditional cleans. It is really just slightly above average, honestly. Nothing earth-shattering, pretty decent. On design, I give it a 5. I mean, it's a bland white Alnico soap bar. It does what it does and looks like a soap bar. Smells better than some soap bars I've encountered though. Like the ones your grandma had that immediately made you sneeze. Anyway, I digress. Majorly. Versatility. I give it a 6. Again, just slightly above average. It's pretty good at everything. It doesn't do dirties amazingly well, but does kind of excel at cleans and mid-gains. Price. I give it a 10. This one was easy. They come free with the cheapest legit baritone out right now. On Magic, I give it a 5. It's really about what you'd expect. Maybe a little bit better at some things. Better than most stock pickups I've encountered yet, but still not much above average. Move on to the Bare Knuckle Brute Force. On sound, I give it an 8. This is not really an all-rounder pickup, but it did sound quite a bit stronger, broader, and more intense than the stock in the heavy examples. It kind of has an edge and a girth that the stock just doesn't have. On design, I give it a 7. It's really similar to the stock, but it looks way cooler. Maybe it's just because it's black, or maybe because Tim did some magical slight tweaks to it or something. Anyway, whatever it is, it works. On versatility, I give it a 5. Again, this pickup is not the one you buy to be able to take one guitar to a gig and play everything from like Kool and the Gang to Gojira, right? This is a 1, maybe a 2-trick pony, but what it does really well. On price, yep, had to go there. While it's cheaper than the typical bare knuckle, it will set you back a little bit, actually a lot. I mean, it's basically half as much as the entire guitar cost, so keep that in mind. On Magic, what can I say? It's one of those pickups that just kind of has it. It not only sounds great, but you actually feel the strings more. It reacts to you better. If you hit it hard, it hits you back even harder. It's definitely not a milquetoast pickup, and it does well with distortion. Now, let's talk about which one is right for you. You should just keep the stock pickup if you only do cleans, or you don't really need the girth and actually like the more straightforward sound that stock pickups give you. You should think about choosing the bare knuckles if you really need the edge and the bruiser tone that it gives when it's distorted. You don't really need to do the super pristine cleans, or, like I said before, you can't afford another half as much as the guitar costs in the first place. So, with that, the final score ended up with the bare knuckles winning with 70 points, to the stock pickups 64 points. It's only a 6-point margin, so like I said, you could easily stick with the stock and not feel bad. Tell me what scores you would give these two pickups in the comments and let me know if you think I should keep these brute force pickups in it or return it back to stock. You may come up with different scores than I do. It's a good exercise either way. I'd love to see your scores in the comments, and please hit subscribe or like if you'd be interested in seeing similar videos in the future. So, what did you think? You gonna be throwing some brute force pickups in one of your guitars? I might even go out and get the humbucker version and throw it in a 7-string of mine. See if I can compare it to the stock pickups on that. Until then, this has been Daboo's Reviews. Hope you have a good day, good week, good month, good year, and a good life. Goodbye.